I had to find what was it, Metallica, Enter Sandman for Anthony because he refused to go up to a pop song. I suggested Katy Perry, but things happen.
Kendall, no,
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 I'll
Kendall.
make it a little louder for you. You know.
It's not the volume. It's not the volume, Kendall. There's a reason that I am dispassionate about prospecting mediums and why I recommend you should use all of them. And I drew this chart, and I want to walk you through this chart and explain to you my view of how we've sold over centuries and millenniums. So let's start with a long time ago. Let's go back 50,000 years or something like that. Human beings start trading with each other. I have something you want, you have something I want. We show up together. We have a face-to-face conversation where we barter or we trade for something. And we've been doing that for tens of thousands of years. You have something I want, I have something you want, we get together and we trade. If you're really good at that, you might get word of mouth. You might be a really great hunter and people say, listen, if you want fur, you go talk to this guy because he does the best job doing that and you need to trade him this to get that. Word of mouth spread. And then markets developed. At some period of time, people got together and they started having marketplaces where people could go and buy and sell and trade things together. And we've been doing that for a long, long time. All of those things are still available. So when you move forward, and let's just go straight to the industrial age or about that time, you still have face-to-face, you still have word of mouth, you still have markets. But now let's add Gutenberg's printing press and say there's newspapers and people are advertising there. There's magazines, there's catalogs, and then about 1876 or something like that, we get the telephone. And then shortly after that, 1895, we get radio. Maybe it's not popular till the 1920s or something like that, and radio explodes. And then we get television. And all of these were choices on how you communicate with your clients and how you sell things. And in every single case, all of the things that came before it still exist in some format. Now let's move forward to now. And let's go to the age where we live now. Still have face-to-face, and you still want that as a choice, right? Still have word of mouth, and you want word of mouth more than anything. Referrals beat just about everything if you can get one. We still have markets, trade shows, conferences, things where you can go and show up, and all of your clients are there, you can get their attention. We still have newspapers, and even though the newspaper has moved to the computer at some level, there's still advertisements on newspapers, or what looks like a newspaper. That's still being done. Magazines are still being done. And even if Instagram is a magazine, the ads are still there and the attention is going to where people are gathering. We still have catalogs. Those are still in print and they're going to be for a long time. As long as that's cheap and it will show up and you'll look at it, they're going to continue to be printed. We still have the phone, we still have the radio, we still have television. So what we've done is we've added the internet, we've added the smartphone, we've added content marketing, we've added the social channels, and we've added apps. And soon, probably in the next, 24 hours, I'll write chatbots here as a choice for communicating with clients and giving them a message of value to get their attention and sell them something. So all we've ever done is, as we've evolved, we've added more choices, but we've never eliminated any of the other choices. So while these tools are becoming more effective and more useful to us, none of the other tools in front of it have gone away, and particularly not the phone. In fact, it's morphed into the smartphone, and everybody has one of these in their hand every minute. So even though the phone call might be a different kind of phone call because it might not be tied to a landline, the fact that I want to call you and have a conversation with you still exists even if it's changed formats. And the fact that the magazine may have changed format and it might be showing up as an app, that concept hasn't changed and you're still going to use it to advertise and try to get attention. This is the way that we've sold things, and it's over all of the time that human beings have been alive. And all we ever do is add to this. We never take away anything. And the most primitive of all is face-to-face. And I know a lot of people think that we're going to be disintermediated disintermediated. That's easy for me to say. And face-to-face is going to go away, but it's not. And word of mouth isn't going to go away. And if you look at Amazon, the reason they have such great success with their recommendation engine is people go out and rank and review things so that word of mouth spreads, and the people who might like something get to see it. So they're using a little bit of artificial intelligence to do that already. I want to warn you about thinking that any of the mediums go away, because as a salesperson and as a marketer and as a business person, you need to take a look and say, what are the best choices for me in reaching my customers? What's the fastest speed to result? What's the best way, the most effective way, the most cost-effective way and cost per client acquisition to do this? And if you look and you say the only choice that I have is the social channels and content marketing, you're leaving off all of the other choices available to you, and it just doesn't make sense to me. I'm Anthony Iannarino. Hit the subscribe button. I'll try to find a place to put this where you can download a prettier version of this, and I will see you tomorrow, because this show is every day.